It's Yone. It's Yone into Showmaker's LeBlanc. Okay, so this is... Oh, man. I'm glad that we highlighted Chovy versus Showmaker because a lot of this game, I think, is going to come down to that matchup.
Surely it's Renata here as well.
Yeah.
Like it's Kellen is
yeah.
I'd say this is the one champion that he is without a shadow of a doubt the best in.
Yes.
In the entire LCK.
Yep.
So you have Kellen and Renata into barring Jace, a pretty much full melee composition.
Yeah.
I hope this is Tank Maokai. It might be AP with the fact that they are going to be extremely heavy on the AD damage, but I don't really think that's that big a deal into D+, because they don't have a tank. Like, yes, armor itemization will be effective, but I don't think it's going to make too big of a difference here. No.
Whether he has a better experience on the Rift after 15 minutes than Kingen did in our previous series. Let's jump into the Rift and find out how it's going to go. Oh, all right. Showmaker not flashing just yet. Peanut going to use his as Delight's going to move on in. Kellen's going to have to flash away now as well as Chovy looking to try and get in there, but he gets locked down. The Ignite, it's ticking, but he gets the shield, and he will be all right. As Showmaker just dives forward, and he still has the distortion.
And then this, like, hits the chain on Chovy. As the auto is traveling.
Didn't really have full vision on where Chovy was, as we're going to see a little bit of an engage here by Delight. The Grand Entrance comes in and pays. He hit level 6. Kellen, he could go down. He has the bailout, and he isn't actually going to be killed just yet. Def just standing his ground. Extendo Beam going to get flashed there as Pace flashes forward. They find Kellen, and there's the double for this area. What did we say at the beginning?
And for them to recognize the opportunity here, because of course Kellen used his summoners in mid. Right, they're aware that the Renata doesn't have the summoners available.
Yep.
Get a 2v2 kill.
Looks like Showmaker not going to make a rotation down though. Q connects onto Delight, and they are really hungry for this one. Super Mega Death Rocket comes in. See whether they have the health bars to lock this one down as Pays grabs it with the ultimate. And that is 3 kills now for the Zeri.
Does have his ultimate available.
Yeah.
TP comes in.
Well, they do find the Nature's Grass. That's a very dead Canyon. And he was just here for too long.
Oh wait, they're still going. They do have some big teamfight ultimates here. This is risky.
It really is. I mean, this Rift Herald is going to Peanut no matter what. And he is going to be able to secure it there, as now they're just going to bully out Canna. Gen G just playing it smarter. And Doran will be able to take this outer turret on the top side of the map. Bleeding gold. D+ as Doran going to chase after him. No way that Canna is going to survive this one. Doesn't have a stopwatch, doesn't have a hope.
Hold up.
Okay, Canyon going to go for a bit of a kick onto Doran here. Showmaker trying to lock him down as, Delight just comes in to save his top laner. He'll battle dance his way out. Super Mega Death Rocket not going to be enough. As, that was very cute. Surely one day they'll take his shield down. As he just skates his way out. Okay! That is a bailed out cannon. Can he get locked? No, he can't. As Zeri's going to grab that kill. What the heck was that AoE damage? And now Pace is just free hitting. This could just be game over right here.
That's it.
Doran is chasing after Showmaker. He does have his clone, but the Shock Blast, it's going to be blocked. And Gen G, I think they're just going to walk it up this mid lane and say goodnight to this game.
I think that might be the end of it. I think that might just be it.
Is Pays the best AD carry in the LCK?
I don't know. I can't certainly. No. We're seeing some shaving head questions from our production team. No,
that is not happening. This Nexus, though, it is definitely going down, and Gen G will claim victory in game number 1, and they will use this. And even though they weren't massive damage numbers, it didn't matter because it was Gen G that held control of the map. And yes, Doran threw Shock Blast and things like that, but once Chovy did like 1,000 of that 5.3k, that was when Canna lost almost his entire health bar and Lane going to be locked in here. Thankfully for DK, they can make some adjustments here as a bit of a giggle comes through from Deft. We'll see whether he's going to be playing the Ashe or whether the Ashe is going into support. Imagine if they last picked Veigar and just played Veigar Ashe bottom lane. And we can just have a Mage off, a Yordle off.
I gotta say, trying to play Veigar into Ziggs and Jace does not sound like it. That sounds like a bad time.
Yeah. I'm not saying it's good, but thematically it's fun.
It is. As the AD threats of D+ now fully established, was worried that they might go towards too much AP damage, but not going to be the case here.
An animate.
Yeah, but not the new ones.
Yeah.
The good ones.
So you want him to watch one and then another one and then another one and then you'll be satisfied?
Yeah.
All right, well, some great drafts coming through here. Let's jump onto the Rift for game number 2 of our Saturday Showdown.
We don't know where Deft is.
Kana could be in trouble here. He immediately presses ultimate as Kellen. He's going to turn up in the nick of time. Peanut having to flash away, and now Delight is not going to be so lucky. Canyon audaciously charges forward, and first blood goes.
Trap.
All right, yeah, the trap is being set. Peanut, he's coming over. Canyon says, I'm sorry, Kana, but you are real dead, my friend. We'll see whether he can take them on a merry jaunt. And yeah, I don't think it's going to be a very long...
The amount of ranged wave clear that they have. However, if you catch one of them off guard and you get a little bit of chance.
Arrow is going to connect. Delight almost got in there to save him. Arrow going to connect, blocked by Delight, who does have Eclipse. I don't think they worry about it too much as Delight goes on a little bit of a journey, and he might actually survive as they change their minds. They want to attack Peanut instead. Showmaker is going to be able to take down Delight in the end, so he wasn't distracted too much. And now, D+ Key are looking to take down...
actually gets the exhaust on Showmaker as well and stays alive for a decent amount of time, but not able to actually get it because this is LeBlanc with Flash. So further ahead is Peanut.
Well, Nature's Grasp is going to come in here as they dive on over. Chovy finds an ult. 26 health, it's Def that picks up the Drake.
A lot of ways clear, but if you have full control...
All right, Kana just going to move towards the Unbound Soul. I kind of like it. Chovy's still fighting this one out. He flashes, he gets the knock up, and he dies. Yeah, he's just going to book it.
Gen G!
Oh, man, this is going down really quickly. There's a Leandres on his 6. They're going to get the knock up onto Canyon. It may not be a flip because he may just die. Solar Flare comes down to make sure he can't get into the pit. And that is just a good old heist.
Boss are very scary.
Yeah, there's a twisted advance though onto Kana. Mega Inferno Bomb comes in. Kana trying to fight this one. Doesn't have a stopwatch, doesn't have his life, as now Canyon's fighting Delight. Now without his flash as well. Used in that battle. I don't think that they're going to be able to fight for this Drake.
Trying.
As when it becomes Lightning comes in and Canyon's just going to get exploded. Oh man, DK. Well, Nature's Grasp. Standing in front of him, certainly going to work out as the arrow's going to connect onto Paze somehow. Oh my goodness, what a massive one from Kellen. Solar Flare defensively is actually pretty good, but Doran is now going to get mown down, and you are asking, how do you make space for Def? Well, you shoot the artillery in the face. That's how you do it.
Yeah, well, thank you for the quick answer, D+. Really appreciate it. Nicely done there. And that must have been a big miscommunication there. Paze also with his flash still up, that arrow catching them off guard.
That was...
Just like game... Is it going to end the same way as game number 1?
I'm not sure.
I think there's no Baron buff, so I think this is just an inhib and then they back off.
You know how we make 007 references? Like, Kellen actually did have a license to kill this game. Like, his arrows have actually been fantastic. And the arrow is just going to hit the teleporting target. Chovy immediately QSS's as in goes Canyon. All right, I don't know about that one. He's going to get taken down very, very low. As Chovy gets into that backline, they do wipe out the Sivir as well. There goes the Ashe, and Gen G going to capitalize on the overextension. Showmaker, can he stay alive is the question. The answer is, I think yes for now. I jest a little, but I do think that maybe he didn't quite need it as Canyon. Gonna have to throw out the ultimate. Does still have flash and hasn't used it. He's now gonna go in again as he's taken down Solo. The Nature's Grasp. It's not gonna kill Canyon. Still alive. Why is he? How is he? As a whip becomes Lightning. What is going on here? So much shielding, so much healing. Showmaker diving on forward. Canyon's back into the fight. And they take down Peanut. 3 are now dead. Chovy's trying to take matters into his own hands. He takes down Showmaker. But they need to go now. The arrow is going to connect. Now Kenneth's looking for it, but Chovy, he dives in first. Can he find it as the Elder is taken by Gen G? It's massive. Canyon now has to get out of there, and Deft is dead. Oh, Gen G now with Elder. They're going to push in. They're going to take down this inhibitor turret at least as Showmaker. He wants to try and stop it, but I just don't think they can. Peanut is so tanky, he can tank this turret as Showmaker dives in immediately. He goes golden. as there is the satchel charge. Showmaker is going to get eaten by a dragon. The Zig's going to do that one. Canyon also presses his stopwatch. Kellen going to come in with the arrow. Deft is up in 10 seconds time, but I just don't think it's... Oh, never mind. There is no minion wave.
Oh my god, they're going to survive.
Well,
Deft is going to be up.
At least for another few minutes.
They're holding on.
It's still not done.
It's not. Well, there is another minion wave conga lining in, but Deft is going to respawn. Canna's going to respawn.
They have buff for another minute and 20.
Nature's Grasp going to come in here as Deft does have a spell shield. On the hunt is going to be popped here as Canna. Can he actually get enough work done as the Sivir is going to be taken down? Canna is also dead and Chovy's going to do it. Him alongside Doran, and now they'll take down the Nexus. The 2-0 for Gen G, and they will be your second place team, skipping the first round of playoffs here in the LCK.
As a rookie, as an untested AD carry, you're not necessarily expecting him to come out as that's
this week. Nope.
Against Gen G. Well, no, well also this week, but you know it's T1 and Gen G. But more notably to me is that they didn't win a single game against Gen G all split.
Yeah, Kellen still winless.
Oh my god.
Against Gen G since what, 2019?